referring to you when we talk about it last week. Where's the other one? Don't come to me. Just to let you know, this is at an intermediate level only. It's not an advanced level talk. Just come, kick back, take it easy. Just to let you know, a couple of IOUG announcements. There is a bookstore, and there is also a place where you can buy tapes. And if you missed the tuning talk with the oxygen, it's going to be repeated tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. The bookstore, the question was, where's the bookstore? The bookstore is right when you're heading into the vendor hall before you go to like the arches with the Keystone cops there. Toy cops. And don't forget your badge. Actually, we're taking Ray Lane to the vendor hall, and they're like, no way. He's the president of Oracle. Doesn't matter. Get out. Ready? Picture this. Gotham City, the year 2005. The Justice Department has now taken out the last piece of the evil empire. The cartel is now dethroned, and everything runs on OOS. Of course, we know is the Oracle operating system. Version 2005. I. In fact, there's only one system residing in Redwood Shores, California. So all of us here today must prepare for 2005. We must know, if we are a DBA, we still need to know web, PL SQL. If we're a web or PL SQL developer, we need to know DBA. We need to round out our experience so we can prepare that for that day when everything will be running on OOS. Tony's are much better. Hey, Rich, that isn't in the script. So how many people have PL SQL experience here? How many people have OAS experience, EPSR? How many people have DBA experience? A little less than when I asked for how many DBAs there were. Some are just certified. They haven't actually worked on it. How many people have Oracle 8i running on their production system now? Any other crime fighters out there? Superman, are you there for us? DB. Any villains? Anyone here from the evil empire? We do have Janet Reno here. I want to exit now. Keep it in mind. Sorry. Tony, if I scratch it, like 5 flights go by. So what are our goals? If you're very advanced, maybe you pick up a few tips. If you have the urge to put on a cape, you just pick up things here and there. Sit back, take it easy. If you're intermediate, you are the target audience. Try to round out the different areas that maybe you haven't touched upon before. And if you're a beginner, you may still have to use the backbone to call Oracle support. As those advanced users know, it's always nice to have music playing while you're working. Some of the 9 goals: you will not climb any buildings, as you see here. Even the buildings that are horizontal. You're not going to learn everything until you try it. 10% of what we read, we learn. 20% of what we hear. 30% of what we see. 50% of what we hear and see. 70% of what we say. So I'll know at least 70% of this. 90% of what we say and do. So what are we doing here? We're here to educate you, to help you, because we believe in that. We believe in sharing your knowledge. But for you to really learn it, you have to say it to somebody else. You have to share that knowledge with another person. That's how you can pay us back. You also have to do it, so you have to implement these techniques as well. We're going to cover web applications. Brad Brown. Joe will cover PL SQL, and I'll cover the DBA topics. One thing to note, we played a trick on Brad, and we told him we would wear Batman and Robin costumes if he made his hair gray like Commissioner Gordon. And so Brad doesn't even want to. Brad, you are going to do your part. Come on, call Brad out here. Brad. Come on, Brad. Come on, old guy. Oh. Come on, old man. Oh, take it slow. Take it slow.
Thanks, Rich.
Oh,
I appreciate this. As I said, this is a lesson in humility, right?
Yes, it is for you, Brad.
Rich was wondering what I'm going to say to him now.
Did you really want us to dress up?
I really did. I really thought we were going to dress up here.
Brad, you know that all the clothes I have
Our suits.
are suits.
I know that.
Have you ever seen me in anything else?
No.
Well, we better let Brad go. And we'll let you cover web apps. We've dimmed the lights, so nobody will know.
I appreciate
We'll
this.
see if we can get you some of those, things that kind of rev old people up.
So much revving up when you do. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Wow, that was good. All right, let's try it again. How's everybody doing? All right, that was better. Okay. That's good. Well, I'm here to talk to you about performance tuning of web applications. And I think that what you're going to find is in today's world, the expectations are extremely high in terms of performance of your web applications. The networks that are being built today are bigger and faster. They're being built every single day. To imagine that in today's world you could have a T3 in your home seems inconceivable. But it's not that too far off into the future that it will actually be. You will not have the equivalent of one T3, but you'll have 10 or more T3s in your home. What does that mean for each of you as DBAs, as developers? It doesn't mean that you can develop slow code. Absolutely means that we're going to have more and more efficient code. How many people here have heard that OAS is dead? Nobody? Just a few? Wow. The rumor is OAS is dead. Oracle actually is just simply renaming the product. There's renaming of the product. It's no different than any other version. Well, it's different. It's the newer version. But when it comes to developing web applications, there are many choices that you have. You can use WebDB, you can use OAS, all kinds of different products that you can deploy your web applications in an Oracle environment. OAS is really the most scalable, high-end platform in terms of developing Oracle web applications that you'll find. And so the things I'm going to be talking about are directly related to that. Some of the topics that I'm going to cover, I'm going to talk first about my equation. S equals RE. Talk a little bit about that. We'll go into some lessons learned, tell you about some of the bad stuff I've seen out there in terms of web applications, major tuning tips. We'll review some of the hardware items, monitoring, cartridge tuning. Those are all the topics that we'll cover here today. First off, the most important thing, I think, in terms of the web world, is that the expectations continue to increase as time goes by. Like I said, to think that you're going to have a T3 sitting in your home seems inconceivable. It's not that far off. Expectations will continue to rise and rise and rise. Back, to when you were a little kid, or even maybe earlier this week when you thought about coming to IOUG, how excited you were, how ready you were to come, to a particular event, whether it was a birthday party when you were a kid, or last night's big bash. What if your expectations are super high? What's going to happen? If they aren't met, if the results don't meet the expectations, then you don't. It's being able to treat. Hey, Chief O'Hare. How you doing today? Good. You?
Not bad. But there's mayhem in the city. A new breed of companies have evolved that created businesses that strive to lose money. They're known as the dot-coms.
With that, I think I better use the bat phone and make a call here to Batman and Robin. Oh, I better pick up the phone first. There we go. Batman, we need your help immediately. Okay. Anybody notice that was Joan Rich? Okay. I'm kind of speechless here. I don't know what to say. Okay, so...
What the devil are they doing?
Uh-oh. Is somebody coming out? No, okay. I think we're safe. When it comes to the development language that you can use, the OAS gives you the capability, they give you these things called cartridges, and cartridges are just different flavors or different ways for you to develop your web applications in all different languages. You can use the Perl cartridge, you can use PL SQL cartridge, you can use Java stored procedures, live HTML, which is HTML with Perl embedded within it. You can use JWeb, which is the Java cartridge. So there are a number of different languages that you can use to actually develop your web applications. I did a simple query, a select star from M, using each of these procedures, wrote the same thing 5 different ways, and these were the results I came back with. And you know, they're pretty staggering. I mean, the bottom line was that what I found was that by far, for doing a simple select out of the database, PL SQL was always the fastest. Does that mean that it's the best thing all the time for anything that you're going to do? Absolutely not. I can absolutely prove to you that any one of these languages is 10 times faster than the other one at doing certain types of operations. So you have to stop and look at which language is best for which of the jobs you're doing. As a matter of fact, if you're pulling information from the Oracle data, let me see where I'm at here.
Better get on the bat.
Has anybody seen that? Oh. Let me give him a call on the bat phone again. See if I can do the sequence right this time. You got it? Hey, Batman? You there? We need you to come out here and talk to the folks for a minute. You're up next.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Who the heck are you guys? You're not Joe and Rich.
Yes, we are.
You are?
We are. Check out our new website. It's powered by SQL Server with fuel injections. It's called www.whatup.
So I need to check your website for www.whatsup.com. How many S's is in there? All right. There it is.
What's up, B? Brought some game after bud. Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? Yo, what it do? Yo.
Hello? So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a fun.
All right. I'm not sure about this.
Hold on. Do you remember the new cell phone Oracle 8i Release 2 Java Enhanced Bat Signal?
I do. Could you place a call to the real Batman around?
Okay. Okay. We're on their way.
Okay.
What's the problem, Commissioner Gordon?
I'm not exactly sure. I think all I can think is it must, with all these DBAs, it must be a database problem.
Is there a DBA in the house? Robin, shut down the database immediately. Holy connected background processes, Batman. It won't go down. Robin, I know I told you never to do this until you're fully certified. Do a shutdown abort. Can I kill him first? Did you get the scripts off www.ioud.org? Do it, Robin. Done. You're back online, Commissioner Gordon.
I appreciate you saving the city, Batman.
Robin, I'm taking the back after. I'm going to check for these mug virus people. I want you to analyze all systems and ensure that nothing else penetrates our walls. Can I count on you, Robin? I'll make you proud, Batman. You're going to all help me. We're going to go to the Batcave and analyze the PL-SQL layer. You ready? Yeah. All right, let's go. Where's my lines? I don't have them. Okay. Let me check my watch just to make sure I know how much time I got. Okay. What I'm going to talk about, where's Brad?
He's gone.
Commissioner Gordon? Maybe I could do it with my phone.
Would you like me to run this one?
Don't tell Batman, but I'm the brains in the bunch. The other thing is he's a DBA, I'm a developer, but he don't know I'm working on my DBA certification. All right, what I'm going to talk about, first thing I'm going to do is come up with a tuning impact rating, specifically hitting time. What that does, get time does not give you...
Riddle me this, boy wonder. What built-in package allows you to modify the $V views?
Take a look at him. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking, talking about the database, right? Information. What do you think? He says DBMS application info. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah? DBMS application info. Final answer? Final. per user or per session. So, what do we want to do? We want to stay away from loading large tables. Just use it for temporary storage and code tables. Memory is required for each user. Don't forget that. And I'm going to show you how much it costs you in a second. The typical method people use, and there's one better I'm going to tell you. The typical method is, let's say I have 50 status codes. Okay, I'm out in a table. So somebody says, I'm going to create a PLC pool table. I'm going to load up the code in one column.
Firefighters going about our mundane business.
How's it going, Robin? Just gathering my thoughts down there. I'm doing real well. I'm just about finished up. I have one problem, though. I hit row ID. I know you're DBA certified. Can you tell me what it is?
Robin, I've always told you, it takes experience and not certification to be a DBA. To answer your question, from V7 to V8, row ID has changed. It's still the fastest way to access data.
Holy disaster recovery, Batman. It's a riddle. What first ticks and then goes boom? Is it an alarm clock? No, Robin, it's a bomb. I'll take care of this. Okay, next slide. Okay. You practiced that one for an hour in the room. Okay, row ID. Here's another one that can help you. What row ID does is it's the fastest access path. Okay.
All right, everyone, chill.
Okay. Data types. People have to think about when they're coding how they're comparing data types. I'm just finishing up. Honestly. Are you done? I am complete. I'm going to turn it over to you. All right, Robin. Did I drop the ball? Is there anything? To the Batmobile? Robin, why you're only 24? To be quite honest with you, I do have my bat permit. Alfred and I went out. We went nights, trying to become certified as a DBA, and I realized I had to work nights. With that, Robin, you're there. This is Kodak corner. I'll make you proud. Park in a good place. He's growing up so fast. No water back there. What are we going to cover in this section? Can everyone see the slides? Because I can't. We'll look at some basic word tuning, some basic driving tables, Riddler. I thought Robin sent you to ad hoc training.
I did. I learned Java beans, DJBs, B2C, B2B.
You know what any of that means?
I'm not sure, but it means Larry gets more money.
Back to ad hoc. Chief O'Hara?
Yes. How are you doing today? Excellent. Yourself?
Robin, are you around?
Robin out there? Back there?
Come on out here, Robin.
I was just wondering if you guys happen to know where the old Batman and Robin happen to be.
You know what? I think they went to go work at a Chinese restaurant.
All right, let me dial in
I
there.
think that was a Japanese restaurant.
Oh, a Japanese. You're right. Yes.
Restaurant.
Japanese restaurant.
Let's check them out.
And wasabi. Wasabi. Yeah, wasabi. 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 Wasabi.
Yes.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
I don't get it.
I think that was old Batman and Robin.
Oh my gosh. I think that's Bill Gates.
Holy Bill Gates!
The Justice Department has ruled that I must learn this new software. Does anyone out there know anything about Oracle?
Batman. I think I just saw Bill Gates. Robin. Having another nightmare? You know that our friends at the Justice Department is taking care of Mr. Gates. Larry Ellison is now in charge. Don't you feel safer? Absolutely, I forgot. With that, we want to thank you for coming. Have a great day. Any questions, we'll stay up here and ask them. But we're not taking off the case.
I guess you're right. I guess now the only thing you can do is pack up and get out.